Hi, my name is Mike Mendez, and this is my informative speech about national security and how things are smuggled in and out of the United States. Everyone wants a shot at living the American dream, right? Well, the United States is not all nice and perfect like some people may think. There are plenty of sides that people do not like to talk about, including everything from conspiracy theories about the government being behind terrorist attacks and even aliens. One major thing that happens in the United States and all over the world is smuggling. Smuggling is the illegal transportation of illegal goods in or out of a country. Millions of items are smuggled into the United States every single year. Everything such as antiques and relics, currencies, arms, and even human organs. One of the most popular items to get smuggled around the world is antiques and relics. There are many reasons someone would want to smuggle antiques and relics. They could be an art enthusiast, or it could be for an exhibit or art museum. A good example of this is Hobby Lobby. You've more than likely heard of the popular arts and crafts store. However, did you know that back in 2009 they were involved in a serious smuggling scandal? Unfortunately, it is true. Steve Green, the president and founder of Hobby Lobby, is also one of the main founders of the Museum of the Bible. His family was a major funder and provider for most of the artifacts that the museum holds. Green promised over 44,000 new biblical artifacts for the museum in hopes of attracting serious researchers and lots of new tourists. However, they did not go about doing this in the most legal manner. Hobby Lobby purchased over 5,500 artifacts from an unknown dealer in Iraq for around $1.6 million. Once this was done, they wired money to 7 different bank accounts, and then once the dealer received the money, he sent the packages in a series of 10 shipments. Some packages were intercepted by the U.S. Custom and Border Protection. However, some packages made it through. Those packages were set to arrive in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, where Hobby Lobby's headquarters is located. Every shipment that was flagged by the customs was flagged down because of suspicious labeling that led them to believe something was wrong. Eventually, this case went to court, and the final court settlement required Hobby Lobby to pay a $3 million fine and send back thousands of artifacts to Iraq. Another item that is famous for being smuggled in and out of countries is human organs. Perhaps you're familiar with the Hollywood scenario where an unlucky man or woman wakes up in an icy water bathtub with their kidneys missing. For one man in India, this became a reality. Muhammad Salam Khan started off his day just like any other day at a central gathering area where other men would go and offer them jobs doing manual labor. At one of these spots, Muhammad was offered 150 rupees, about $4 a day, to do work. After that, Muhammad and 2 other men were taken to a house where they were held at gunpoint for several days. The 3 men were given a shot, and then they were passed out. Once they passed out, they woke up and they were in extreme pain, and they had scars around their waist. They were quickly informed that their kidneys had been removed, and then they were immediately threatened. The surgeon who removed their kidneys told Muhammad, "If you tell anyone your kidneys had been removed here or removed period, you will be shot." A few hours later, the house was raided by police. The men that were involved in the surgery were sent to a nearby hospital, and after that raid, the police raided another house nearby where they found an American couple. They also found 5 foreign tourists, including the 2 Americans, in that house. It turns out that they were all waiting on a waiting list for a kidney transplant, but instead of waiting, they were purchasing black market kidneys. Fortunately, this is just a couple of examples of smuggling that goes on in this world. However, smuggling has been around for a long time, and it will continue to be as long as there is a market for it. Thank you for listening to my informative speech about smuggling, and I hope you learned something from it.